Hi guys, so he's Tuhon Jitendra, also one of my senior instructor in Shifu Kanishka Combatives, and I'm Tuhon Kanishka. Okay, so I got a question on knife tapping. Why it's called third hand? What is the Pekiti Tirsia's correct method of knife tapping? So knife tapping, thrusting is one of the most dangerous attacks. So we start training on that mostly. So if you see a human body, you'll see triangle everywhere. 1, 2, 3. You see, even if he's standing like that, there is a triangle. There is a triangle here. There is an apex triangle here. Triangle here. So number one attack is, we say, an attack on the center line of the body. So anything which is on the center line is considered as 1. Okay. Anything on this side towards the left, okay, is number 2. And then this is your number 3. So mostly if you'll see PTK guys doing, you'll see 1 and 2 and then a third line of attack. Okay. First of all, before you do knife tap, you must be able to understand the methodology of how do you do pakal to saksak. Okay. So when he gives me a number 5 thrust, mostly it says number 5 thrust, we bisect. And I'm using the forearm. Then if he's going to thrust me at the heart, I'm going to sidestep and I'm going to use this, okay? I do not use this part of the knife, okay, which people do it in knife tapping. He's going to give me thrust from here. I'm doing like this, I'm not doing like that. So now, if I transfer it to empty hand, why third hand? So when he attacks me, I go 45 and I side shuffle. So this is called the first hand. This is my second hand. Look at this. This is the third hand. So there is an offense, counter offense, and a recounter to the counter working. Now, I don't want to teach the whole third hand system, because third hand goes with a slapping, with elbowing, finger jabbing, okay, and your pukoling also, okay. So you have with the elbow, you have the heart, you have the finger jab, and you have the slapping. Knife tapping, the wrong method which you'll see people doing like that is you put palm up and they feet like that. This is going to get you killed in real life. I don't know why people teach like that. But Tuhon Kanishka, my mentor, was very particular when I would be training with him. You know, he would hit me also, and he would be very particular, because he said that you cannot joke around with knife. It has to be precise. Now, so when Jitu thrusts me, there is no power here. There is no power, and with every thrust there is a slash. It's gonna go through and through. And if I had a knife in my hand, I do not, do like this with a knife. So we use the forearm. So when he goes, you see, that's the forearm. Now if I tap like that, and there is a gap between me and him, I'm gonna die. So the correct method of knife tapping is, you get out from the line of attack from the knife. You see, I'm off. Number 1. Number 2, I bisect. When he slash, look at this. Now that is where, see, he moved. So there has to be no space in the body, or least possible amount of space. Come slow. 1 and 2. Now Jitu comes here. Look at this. I move out and hit. This is my forearm, not this. And he slash. You see. Look at this. There's a finger jab here. He continues to come. You see. I'm controlling. Of course, you can do your capsular method from here, or you can do whatever you want to do from controlling. So the basic feeding is, there should not be any gap. So he goes side shuffle, forearm. He bridges the gap. You see, I have nothing here. Then to feed, I hit him again. Boom. He bridges this one. 1 tap. So look at this. He thrusts and he slashes me. Boom. Here you see, right away. And now if he wants, he just checks the elbow and gives the elbow, and then boom, and hark, and then finish. So you have something which is called compression, which is you close his gap and you use the third hand. That is why if it's about harking, when he gives me a thrust, boom, you see, that's the thrust on his face. If he gives 2, boom, that's the hit on the face. And now look at this. I have this clip, I have this one, I have breaking, and the knife is gone. So I'm telling again, do not do this. You will find this very fascinating. Wrong knife tapping. A lot of people do this one. This is of no good use. But if Jitu uses correct and taps me on the first, you see, look where my knife is. And he can come with an elbow or a hack or something. That's his third hand. So my first hand, his second hand, and his third is there to apply. So we have a residential camp coming up in the month of September. Jitu, can you tell the dates?
19 to 25 September.
Okay. So that's a course on Shifu Kanishka Combatives and Pekiti Tirsia, Kali, Muay Thai, cycle burst, few components of JKD, and takedowns from Shaolin Sanshou is an essential part of it. If you want to register for this residential camp, which will be held in my Gurukul, kindly send a WhatsApp on 9822984441 or shoot an email on team tuhonkanishka@gmail.com. You can see it on the scroll below. Okay, and register, and need not tell, he's been with me for a long time, one of my finest instructors I have in India. So if I'm not there, you can train with Jitu. And SKC is something which I've created, taking the 7 martial arts, taking the best out of it. So don't miss this opportunity to train with Jitu. Okay, thank you so much.